Okie dokie. We got some human beings in here? Do we got some human beings in here? Human doings.
This is always listening.
Coming some human goings.
Yes, gunplay. Itchy nose. Right.
My channel. Go to my channel. Go to my people. What up? We got a follow from Remand 861 this morning. Goodness gracious. All right. Popped open the chat. Hey, it's Roy. Roy the boy, Possum, Rathan and Nothan. And Trip 6 KB. What's up, my fellow humans? All right, we're hopping into it. Can you smell what we're cooking, friends? Can ya? Because it's hot, spicy cat nightmare. And by spicy, I mean exciting to play and not that innovative considering the modern format. But my other two Lurrus videos have been completely blowing up. It might be because one of them has the word Jund attached to it, but we will find out. So we're going to play Black-Green Lurrus Rock. Rock, of course, refers to the Black-Green mid-range archetype, named for the Rock and his millions. Did Mana Traders pull through? They did. Today they were working just fine. The Rock and his millions, I think it's a wet reference to Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson in the late 90s. Was originally the creature Spiritmonger. No, not Spiritmonger. Deranged Hermit, which made a bunch of squirrel tokens. Anyway, it's a long, involved history why you call these decks rock decks. But this one is featuring Lurrus of the Dream Den in your sideboard. So for a refresher, this companion card is castable once per game as long as you reach its companion deck building constraint. In this case, the fairly reasonable thing of each permanent in your starting deck has a converted mana cost 2 or less. You can play spells that cost more than 2. We have Maelstrom Pulse in here. Everything else is, in fact, 2 or less. So we're playing some Tarmogoyfs, we're playing some Scavenging Oozes, we're playing some Dark Confidants. What does Lurrus actually give you? Lurrus gives you the ability to, during each of your turns, you may cast one permanent spell with converted mana cost 2 or less from your graveyard. So in addition to being able to recast our threats like Hexdrinkers, Tarmogoyfs, Scavenging Oozes, and Dark Confidants, we're able to use the card Mishra's Bauble. This is very, very famous right now, as a draw engine. So every turn we can recycle the Mishra's Bauble and draw a card. We've also got Nihil Spellbomb here as sort of fifth Mishra's Bauble, but it's also a nice main deck way to deal with a lot of the graveyard synergies that are popping up ad infinitum thanks to Lurrus. Then we're filling out the deck with Fatal Push, one of the best removal spells in the entire modern format, Inquisition of Kozilek, and Thoughtseize, the Dream Team Wombar Combar that allows you to disrupt all sorts of nonsense your opponents might be doing. Hexdrinker is an interesting creature. So this is a Savannah Lions. It is a 1-mana 2/1, has the level up ability. So for 1 mana at sorcery speed, you can put a level up counter on this creature, a level counter. From level 3 through 7, this creature has protection from instants and becomes a 4/4. And at 8+, it becomes a 6/6 with protection from everything. I'm famous right now. I'm not doing badly. My boy Alex, I'm not doing badly. Anywho, our sideboard had a very speculative card in it previous to now. It had a Fulminator Mage instead of Assassin's Trophy. If you were to board in your Fulminator Mage, this Lurrus would stop being playable from your sideboard. So I swapped that out for an Assassin's Trophy. I assumed the Fulminator Mage was for, as its text says, destroying non-basic lands, but for the big mana matchups, decks against which you want to destroy their Field of the Dead or their Karoo lands, and we've got Assassin's Trophy for that. So I have a little less faith in this version than the version which is Jund, not just because Jund is apparently the best thing ever, because the Jund community is wonderful and watches the hell out of any video that's labeled with Jund, but because you get to play the card Wrenn and Six, and I love Wrenn and Six, and the card Lightning Bolt, and I love the card Lightning Bolt. So we shall see how well this Black-Green Lurrus Rock deck do. So stick with us as we explore. See a bunch of people hopping into the channel now. I've got myself a delicious cup of caramel creme coffee. And we are going to be going for the next several hours. After this one, we're going to be playing the Grixis Delver deck that is also using the Lurrus condition. And then tomorrow, I should have a deck that I have nicknamed Lutri Teamer Otterwalks. And That should be a good time. We played the Grixis Lutri deck yesterday. It was surprisingly functional. So you will see how these other ones do. Lutri, for clarification, anyone who doesn't remember exactly what that card does stipulate that you build a singleton deck other than your lands. So we're going to do that. And if eventually I find a build that's successful enough, we will build a mana base that is also singleton, just for kicks, just for funsies. Yeah, I was actually thinking of what you should do is make a 100 card Lutri deck, right? With Orion also in the sideboard. 0 lander, gonna ship it. Our opponent did not reveal a companion. Probably means they're on some busted combo deck. Oh, one of the cool interactions I did not list. So Mishra's Bauble and Dark Confidant are really neat. If you Bauble yourself, you can... What am I bottoming here? Probably the Abrupt Decay, since I can draw into one of my 5 Abrupt Decay style effects here, and I'd rather have 2 threats. So Dark Confidant and Mishra's Bauble. So if you Mishra's Bauble yourself, you'll be able to see what... Ooh, okay, so yeah, opponent is doing something busted. Confirmed broken. I'm going to go ahead and play this Bauble and Bauble myself, and then see if I want to shuffle away the top card of my library or not. I don't have any good turn 1 plays here. Thoughtseize. Probably want that, huh? So we'll just play a tapped Overgrown Tomb and pass the turn. Good chance we're playing against like red-blue Living End, as foretold Living End here. This deck is good. I have a buddy who enjoyed playing it. Nice! Welcome to the channel this evening, Larynx Punchworthy. Hope you've found many a punchworthy larynx in the last 24 hours. Enjoy punching those larynx. As foretold and Gifts Ungiven. Goodness gracious. They've got their Ancestral Visions on suspend. So I think we got to take this Gifts Ungiven. That's by far the most dangerous card in this hand, and just try to find either an Abrupt Decay, Assassin Trophy, or another discard spell to get rid of these As Fortolds. Might have been worth spending my mana more efficiently this turn and getting this Dark Confidant into play, knowing that I was likely against a combo deck. This is a Restore Balance deck. I just know it. Okay, feel it in the gut. Got it. If I've learned anything from listening to the great Stephen Colbert, you gotta listen to your gut. Okay, what's on top of your deck? What are you gonna draw? Snow-covered island. Sick. All right, let's get another Overgrown Tomb. All right, hot fire, hot fire, hot fire. That does not qualify. Okay. Do I want Dark Confidant here to draw 2 more disruption? And/or, yeah, okay. I need to draw a way to kill this As Foretold as soon as possible, I assume, because bad things are going to happen to me. You're exactly the type of deck they're preying on. I agree. So for those who are not in the know, Lurrus decks are definitely doing a good job taking over the meta right now. This is the companion to be feared. And as a response to that, similar to other times in modern history when big mana can pop up and prey on a bunch of the decks in the format, very linear combo decks like Ad Nauseam and potentially what my opponent's playing have been popping up in response to try to... Well, that's a good one, if we can draw land. These linear combo decks have been popping up as a response to try to squeeze out the decks that are playing Lurrus and are playing grindy early to mid game strategies, and these decks just go way too fast for any of your grinding action to matter. I mean, it would have been an amazing hit if I had the land to cast the Maelstrom Pulse there. As it is, this Ancestral Visions is coming off suspend this turn, so we might get blowed up. I'm going to draw 4 cards here. So whatever their deck wants to do, there's a good chance it's going to happen to us here. Let's get lucky. I'm up all night to get... I'm up all night to play Pulse. Extra planar lens. Okay, you have my attention. High tide? In this economy? So for those who don't know, extra planar lens is a 3-mana artifact. When it enters the battlefield, you may exile target land you control. Whenever a land with the same name as the exiled land is tapped for mana, they add 1 more of that mana. So all these snow-covered islands are now tapping for 2. This is not a land. What on earth is this? This is modern, my friend. Welcome to modern. Smash. So we're going to put 2 Hexdrinkers into play here. I'm going to die. I hope not. So our opponent is not playing Living End, I assume, because they haven't been cycling creatures or anything. Draw another Gifts Ungiven? All right, we're going to get to see what they're up to here. So Gifts Ungiven, target player, search your library for up to 4 cards with different names and reveal them. Target opponent chooses 2 of those cards, put the chosen cards in your graveyard. So we're choosing the cards to go into their graveyard, and the other 2 cards are going into their hand. And we shall see what kind of game-ending nonsense they're about to pull on us. We haven't seen any of it yet. Suppose they could get Ancestral Visions and 3 other cards. That'd be a pretty good get. They're going to get like 4 free spells. Yeah, they could get Wheel. They could get the Wheel of Fortune, Wheel of Fate, I think it's called. The Wheel of Fate, Ancestral Vision. Crashing Footfalls doesn't bother me that much because I have double Fatal Push to blow them out. Plus, I have the Maelstrom Pulse, obviously, but I prefer to point the Maelstrom Pulse at their As Foretold. It's kind of neat. For some respects, this is going to function as another copy of As Foretold. So they can cast this Omniscience. So we're putting that into their graveyard. And Restore Balance is going to kill all my creatures, so I think I have to give them Exhaustion and Ancestral Vision, which sucks. Exhaustion is 3 mana, creatures and lands target opponent controls don't untap during their next untap step. So they're going to Time Walk us with that. But definitely can't get Wrathed, and I definitely can't let them have Omniscience. I guess I could let them have Omniscience if I'm assuming they have 0 ways to draw cards in their hand right now. But I don't think that's a good assumption. There's a good chance we're just toast here. How's our sideboard for this matchup? Probably not the best. Doesn't do anything. Not great. Also not great. Could be okay. Yeah, Fatal Pushes seems like it's 100% dead against that deck. Oh, they had another Omniscience. Well, so nothing we did mattered anyway. Got it. All right, we are exhausted. Cast another As Foretold. Okay. These are so small and amateur looking compared to this. We do get to see if we get a shot of the land here. Land, of course, will allow us to cast our Fatal Push on our Hexdrinkers. I think I'm just going to go ahead and attack. And I don't think I'm going to level them up after. Am I? I guess I might as well. Level this one up. So level 1 Hexdrinker. Yeah, I feel like Fatal Push is like 100% dead against their deck. Triple As Foretold. They didn't win the game last turn with Omniscience in play. So, Stay of Execution until they draw Jace. Feels like they're flailing around here. They jump to second main phase. I'm assuming it's because they don't actually have anything to do. Damn it. Okay. So if they go get Restore Balance, do I just let them have it? It kills all my creatures, but it puts them down to 3 lands. But wait, they have an Omniscience in play, so no, definitely not. They're going to get 4 different Time Walk effects here. Petals of Insight. Okay, so that's instantaneously win the game, so they can't have that. Coax from the Blind Eternity. Okay. Yeah, we're just dead here. So we put Petals into their graveyard plus any of these. The problem is no matter what we do, we give them Fey of Wishes or Coax. I think I'll give them Fey of Wishes because then we get to see what they're getting out of the graveyard. It looks like mono blue, I don't know, mono blue As Foretold Restore Balance featuring Omniscience. Okay. Yep, game 1, match 1. Extra planar lens, baby. Well, that's why we're going to make them kill us. I want to see what they're doing. It's Nito Burrito. Gravy and bits. Nito Burrito, gravy and biscuits. That's what I'm going with. Nito Burrito, gravy and biscuits. Nito Burrito, biscuits and gravy? No, I like Nito Burrito, gravy, something. I like that. I like that as much as I like slide out of the saddle there, Sally. Do they not know how they're going to win? Are they consulting their flowchart? Let's look at this sweet Mark Poole Restore Balance. It's kind of neat. So in Time Spiral, they had this cool thing where the suspend cards would sort of show you the before and after of a scene with the sort of time warp washing over it. But so they cast Ancestral Visions, then they remanded it, then they cast so they cast the Ancestral Visions, they cast As Foretold, they remanded it. I gave them the Fey of Wishes. Why aren't they winning the game? Jawoom? What is Jawoom? Jaworn? Jawam? Jwam? JW-OM? Yeah, granted. Okay. Chooses Narset. Okay. Am I going to get wheeled? I don't understand what's happening. Why didn't I die? Why is this taking so many steps? Jace Wielder of Mysteries. Okay. I've never seen Jace Wielder of Mysteries shortcut to JWOM. Yeah. There's a good chance there's another extra planar lens. You have an Omniscience in play. Are you going to expel me? What has happened? Did they not build a win condition in their deck? Like, I don't understand. It's just Omniscience into Pels, Grape Shots, or Wish WinCon. I don't know what they are doing. Let them time out. Their deck is my kink. Yo, I'm gonna let them do as much as they want. I've got my coffee. We can just pretend we're just chatting. Just chatting. The finest Twitch category. Just chatting. See, the thing is, they actually could fizzle here, right? Because they only have 3 cards left in hand. They can only wish one more time. And if they didn't have the win in their sideboard, so they exhaustion me. So they need to take another turn here. Goodness gracious. Oh, Grape Shot for 14. All right. Do they have the remand? Oh, no, I'm at 14. Got it. I fetched and shocked. Got it. We did. Well played. Well played. They don't need to. We don't need to pretend. We can just chat. I mean, yeah. They won! All right, so we want the trophy. Damping Sphere seems fine. And Collective Brutality. Let's get these Fatal Pushes up on out of here. Unearth, probably unnecessary. Looks like Nihil Spellbomb, also not so good. I think that's everything I want here. Grafdigger's Cage does not do anything against the text of their deck list. You wind up in one of mine, you can be sure as silver. It'll be your last. We got a patch. I call this deck Bad Storm. I agree with that. I'm gonna call it Modern High Tide. That's what I'm gonna call it. They won. What is wrong with results? I assume that's what you meant to say there. Yeah, Bad Storm seems appropriate. I don't. Is Extra Planar Lens really a good enough payoff to be playing mono blue instead of playing like blue green? Low Tide. There you go. What if we just call it Roll Tide? We can just get a bunch of Alabama people excited. Roll Tide. Come on now. Roll Tide. Extra Planar Lens is horrible at Modern. I agree with all of my favorite decks running Kolaghan's Command. I agree with you. Is it a Trump? No. So the Alabama Crimson Tide is their college football team. University of Alabama, I believe. I find it amusing the imprint targets. Yo, we need to hose them with what's it? Tomic, Distinguished Advocist. I like to play first. Yes, please. Reveal the Lurrus. All right, let's go. Let's go! You got it. All right, we got the two-lander again. We got Collective Brutality. We got a Hexdrinker. Gonna drink some hexes here. Probably should have played the fetch. Because of the fetch, I think I'm going to actually wait on my Bauble until next turn. So we can... Their targeted land, trophy their land. Oh, yeah, that's a thing you can do. Okay, turn 1 visions again. Cool. Do I want to wait? No, because I'm casting this Collective Brutality. Yeah, it doesn't matter. All right, what are you drawing, nerd? Lotus Bloom. It's a good thing they didn't have that in their opener. The bloom that loats. Oh. All right, then. Let's go get a swamp. Yeah, I don't need double green for anything. Can I Goyf this turn and Brutality next turn? I'm pretty sure I can. So we's gonna do that. Bonk. Side deck in Weathered the Storm to hose their Stormfish. I've tried it before, Trip 6. It doesn't work. Usually they just go off again. They'll just go off again and kill you twice. And against this deck, it's like super not worth, I'm pretty sure. I have actually tried it. I did in fact try it. Okay, Lotus Bloom, Suspend, Thing in the Ice. Well, that's a kick in the teeth, huh? Well, I hope I draw one of my Abrupt Decays. Another Thing in the Ice on top. Okie dokie. They got us with the juke. So, still nothing coming off Suspend. Probably we're going to attack and then see if we go double Brutality. Yeah. We could level up the snake to level 3, which makes it a 4/4. But I don't. I would rather have the option of the brutality line open. Yeah. I know. I know you're behind the times, but 2 modes: -2/-2, and their hand. That player, that creature. Cow. I think I'm just pitching this Bauble because I'm replaying it next turn anyway. We're replaying one of these Baubles next turn anyway. Hey, we got him. We got a Fae of Wishes up in here, and they've got an extra planar lens, which I can blow up with my trophy. So, up in here. Damn it! Should have sacked that and leveled up my Hexdrinker. My bad, y'all. My bad. Haven't played with Hexdrinker yet, so. So they have another thing in the ice, and they have a Fae of Wishes. That is their relevant cards in hand. They have lands, and the extra planet lands. So, thing. Okay. Well, that's a shame. So, tap land, make this a 4/4 swing. They're still not coming off suspend yet. Yeah, pretty sure I'm happy with that. The other option is play Lurrus this turn and draw an extra card. I think getting them dead reasonably fast seems good because this is an attack for 9. Next turn I can trophy this and then kill them. Yeah, it's going to be fine. Snake booting up. Snake has reached level 3. Go, my minions. Kill them. Kill them. Oh, they blocked. Interesting. Good choice. Okay. So you have double trophy. Hopefully that's going to be good enough because they are sure as heck coming off suspend this turn. So we're going to trophy that this turn cycle, and we're going to hope that the other trophy is good enough to... Jeez. They missed their land drop, huh? Alright. Wait, check for lethal. Hold on. So I can put this up to 8? Can I? No, it's on 3. Yeah, I can't do that. So yeah. Yeah, okay. We now don't need 2 trophy. We'll just play this Abrupt Decay. Snakes have improved a lot since Kamigawa. Is this actually a snake? Okay, good. Because I found out, and you may be shocked. So you know our wonderful new god, Urion, the what I assumed was a snake dragon or something. It's a serpent beast, I think. All right, opponent, you only got 5, maybe 6 mana. Best of luck. You're on his bird serpent. Frickin' bird serpent. What even is that? Narset. Narset does not beat me here. It resolves. Would you like to Days Undoing? You will die to my board. Excellent. Excellent. Kill you. Alright, yeah, Collector Ouphe don't do nothing. Yeah. Playing the Ouphe, don't do nothing. Yorion didn't graduate from Dragon School. I know, but it's not even a snake. They didn't even make it a bird snake. It doesn't benefit from snake tribal. It's not a naga. So we now have 3 different terms for snake when we should have 1. It should be snake. There are snakes, there are naga, and there are serpents. And I know what you're saying. You're saying, oh, naga are different. Have you seen the Orochi? The Orochi are like 100% snake people, and their creature type is snake. Naga, also snake people. Creature type should be snake. 110%. I have opinions. We're keeping this. It's not great, but we're keeping it. We have 9 more discard spells to draw into. Opponent has mulliganed, I believe, to Ancestral Visions every single game. We actually have our 3 mana off the bat, so that ain't not bad. Quest for Ula's Temple. Omniscience on top. Okay, that's good for them to have early. Well, Thoughtseize them. Just seize them thoughts, you know? Just get them out of there. So they've got Omniscience on top, and then they've just got nothing but combo pieces if I take this thing in the ice. So we're going to go ahead and take the thing in the ice, I guess. Seems good. I'm going to play Bab next turn. And we're going to play Lurrus on 3, it looks like. And that, man, these Scoozes are a little rough here. Hopefully they'll be good enough. What else you got? Remand. Okay, good to know about. So perhaps not playing the Lurrus into the Remand. We shall see. We know what their hand is. So it is... So we can take Coax with this. I don't need to do that now. Probably playing their Lens next turn. So yeah, we're good to just play the Dark Confidant here. Palling around, don't cost nothing. Slinvoda. Oh, Slinvoda the Rising Deep. Quest for Ula's Temple does have some great text. What is it? Kraken, Leviathan, Octopus, Serpent. I cannot wait for that to be a tribe in a set. I think it might already be one, actually. Oh, should have played the Blooming Marsh there. That actually might hurt us a lot. We'll see. So is this coming off? No, that's not coming off Suspend yet. I know they have a Remand in their hand. And the Omniscience. I don't think... So they've played that. So this is their whole hand right now. So no matter what I play here, they are going to remand it, I believe. So I could hold up my trophy if they play extra planar lands next turn. That doesn't seem overly. Let's go ahead and try to grab the card out of their hand. It seems like something we'd do. If you don't play Brutality this turn, don't forget about the remand. I'm literally constructing my entire game plan right now over the fact that they're going to remand the first thing I play. So I'm glad for your concern, Roy, but we there. We're feeling sharp today. But this stops their lands from adding double with extra planar lands. So that's kind of awesome. So this is gone now. Are they going to coax? They're going to coax. What are you getting? Emrakul. Okay, so they have Omniscience Emrakul in hand. So does Damping Sphere interact with Omniscience at all? Each spell a player casts costs 1 more. You may cast... Oh, yeah. Yeah, it does. It's playing the field a misclick. Yeah, it was. That's why I mentioned it as soon as I did it. Okay. Yeah, because we would have 4 mana this turn, which would be really, really good. So they tap out for Omniscience. They can't cast another spell. I believe that to be the case. We're gonna function with that as our hypothesis. But also the Damping Sphere turns off the extra planar lands in their hands, so. Does Sphere actually turn off lands? It does. No. So Sprawl itself actually adds the mana, whereas anything that's templated like Extraplanar Lens, whenever the land is tapped, its controller adds 1 more mana of any type that land produced. So that and Nissa both function the same way. And I asked Duncan McGregor, level 2 judge, previously level 3 judge, specifically about Damping Sphere and Nissa when I was playing the mono green Karn deck, and he said, "Yeah, that's not a good idea. Don't play Damping Sphere when you have your own Nissa in play. You're not going to enjoy the result." Playing a song don't cost nothing. Assassin's Trophy costs black green now. They do nothing? Wonderful. Good. With each passing moment becomes more inevitable my victory. Although we are taking a lot of damage off this Dark Confidant, huh? He's Bob's not on my side today. Bob, what are you doing over there? Bob's having a go at me. Okay. So we know basically their whole hand. Well, no. We know a good chunk of it. I think I want to play another creature. I think I want that creature to be Lurrus. But I'm not actually going to cast the Bauble out of my graveyard because I do want access to this Abrupt Decay and or Assassin's Trophy. So here comes my kitty cat. Meow. You get him, buddy. You get him. Mess him up. Maybe they have a bounce spell? God, I hope not. Lurrus of the Dream Dead. Oh no. Yep. Could have been worse. Discard one of these scoozes. Scoozle. Come on through. Boop, boop. Boop, boop, boop. So the Echoing Truth. Aha. I see. The Echoing Truth. The Lurrus, not the Sphere. Alright, resolves. Yes, and. Really? Okay, then. Let's not die to Bob. All right, cool. Bob finally getting on the team. All right, yeah. So let's go ahead and attack. So these are 3 of the 4 cards in their hand right now, and they do have the Lotus coming off of Suspend. So we're gonna do the same thing we did last turn. Hold up some action. Hold up some action cards here. Again, playing the Bauble out of my graveyard after I played Lurrus cost me 1 mana, which I don't want to do. I read each card again. Yeah, it's not. I don't see how Damping Sphere affects any of them. Well, let me tell you, it does. I agree that the way it's worded, you could believe that it does not, but it does. We've got Alex here. If you don't trust my anecdote, Trophy Omniscience. Trophy Lotus during their combat step. Trophy. We're going to wait and then probably trophy the create triggered abilities. Yeah, no, they don't. Those are mana abilities. Utopia Sprawl just works differently because it's specifically like Utopia Sprawl itself is generating the mana. Okay, do I need 2 trophies up? Because I can put... Oh, wait. No, this is lethal. Cool. So I don't need to level it up at all. So I can just hold up my trophies here. I could also play... Uh-oh. Remand? Sure. Okay, so we're just going to play Drinker of Hexes. So I've got green, black, green, black. Oh, I gotta play 2. They don't use the stack, but they're still triggered abilities. I mean, sure, you're not wrong, but the source of the mana when it comes to Utopia Sprawl is Utopia Sprawl. The source of the mana when it comes to Extraplanar Lens or Nissa Who Shakes the World is the lands. You can't cast both trophy. Yeah, you're right. Thank you. Well, we'll see if we're dead to it. There's a good chance we're not, but we shall see. Assassin's Trophy should get us out of here. They scoop? They did. So without the Damping Sphere, they'd be able to Lotus Bloom, float a mana, Extraplanar Lands, eat their island, then tap 10, play Omniscience, play Emrakul. This does not turn off Crypt Gas, Gauntlet of Power, Nirkana Revenant, Cage Sun. Those are making mana, not the land, as they're triggered abilities that trigger the land taps for mana. Oh, you got cut off. Anyway, 2-1 in the first one there. Thank you, sideboard cards and black hand disruption spells. We're cooking along here in Modern. We managed to beat Mono Blue as foretold. Omniscience Storm. Low Tide. Low Tide. Bad Storm living up to its name. Hey, they got us in one. They got us in one. Okay, we're against Satan's Grandma. Yep. Not misreading that. It doesn't stop Lens. Oh, really? But it does stop Nissa? Yeah, Scred 1 and a GP. I always use that explanation for... I know it's a running joke in Hoaglandia that every Modern deck is a 3-2 deck, but every Modern deck is also a 5-0 deck. It doesn't stop Lens, but does it stop Nissa? Waterlog Groove into Aether Vial. What does that mean? Oh, they did reveal a companion. Jengatha. Oh, it's probably humans? Probably humans. Alright, well, we've got a Fatal Push, so we should be good here. Scred 1 a GP. You are not wrong. Ah, yes, that is true. That would be a easier way to find out. So they stuck a 1-lander, so we're going to get to kill their Mana Dork here, which feels pretty good. Then drop in this Tarmogoyf. This goofy lad. Here's my 3-4. Go. Well, this is why I was happy to ask Alex, because I don't know all the things. I know many of the things, but not all the things. Ooh, that's a pain in the butt. Well, Blooming Marsh ain't not bad. Am I just dropping in Lurrus here? Probably. Doesn't let me do anything, though. If I don't do that, what am I doing? Well, probably Inquisition. Inquisition? Cool. Sick Inquisition. We get to eat their champion of the parish? Seems good. Could blow up their Aether Vial. They might not have a second basic land, but... Yeah, that's true. Also, welcome once in a while. Once in a lifetime. Water flowing underground. Okay. Take 2. Question mark. Okay. Thalia's lieutenant? General Kudrow. Sure. So... kill the general with my trophy? Yeah, seems good. And then next turn, Goyf push the champion. Yeah. Once in a lifetime. Once in a lifetime. Damping Sphere doesn't affect Nissa. Well, then the Duncan McGregor gave me the wrong ruling at face-to-face open. Which is, you know, judges are not perfect. I don't know how I'd know that, but... they didn't have a second land? Oh, that's insane. That's insane! Alright, we're going to get this other Tarmogoyf into play now. Even if they top deck a Reflector Mage, we can beat it. And 2/4/5 seems really good here. Same as it ever was. Same as it ever was. And there's the deck for you, Alex. My wonderful opponent once in a while. Thanks for coming on by, friend. We are playing Lurrus decks tonight, but I play all sorts of craziness on here. I had a Lutri deck that I played yesterday. We'll be playing it tomorrow. And the YouTube link to my YouTube channel is available below. Starting on Friday, I should have the dual monitor set up, so things should get a little smoother as far as interacting with chat. Chatteroo. Chatteroony. Got another... uh-oh. It's going to call Lurrus of the Dream Den. Liliana of the Veil. What? Opponent, I revealed it. Okay. It's cool. It's cool. Companion cards are still new. It's not their fault. It's not their fault. Let's go ahead and attack. I kind of want them to kill one of my Goyfs, because then we get to replay it off of my Lurrus. Upgrades! Is that Mage flexing? Meddling Mage? Or are you like commenting on the fact that they named a card that I'm obviously not playing? Mage Flex, when you Meddling Mage a card that your opponent's obviously not playing? Mage Flex. From the makers of Bowflex, Mage Flex. Naming Lily, yeah. Well, in the Lutri deck, we had our sweet opponent who was like, all right, you're playing Grixis Singleton, Meddling Mage, name Damnation. I'm looking at this Damnation in my hand. I'm like, damn, you clever bastard. They crushed it, that one. That was sick. Wow, that's a good pickup. Oh, that's so good. Holy crap. So that's a 5/5 champion of the parish I'm going to push off a cliff? Still, it's really big. I'm going to kill the shit out of that champion of the parish. And then... what? I guess they want to block my Goyfs? Sure. I'll take 4. You got it, nerd. Is Lurrus swinging this turn? Probably. Little suicide swing from Lurrus coming up. Same as it ever was. So if I trophy this Meddling Mage and I swing with all of these They have to block? They have to block 2 of them. Cool. Trophy your meddling mage. I elect to win. Nice basic count, comma, nerd. Smash. Please group block my Lurrus and die. Please. The nerd flex. Yeah, so the player yesterday was awesome. They just boom sniped damnation. They hadn't seen it or anything. They nailed it. It was really cool. I was like, no, my pile of Grixis nonsense is known. No. Nice companion. See, this is what I'm talking about. Like, I have played against 3 or 4 humans players since this shit has come out, and they have not cast their Colossopede once. And I guarantee you, it's like super fringe playable. But I would never sacrifice the sideboard slot in my humans deck to play a goddamn Colossopede. That's just such garbage. It's not worth it. Don't do it. Don't make your deck bad. Okay, I think I'm only bringing in trophy here. Brutality seems like a stretch. My pile of Grixis nonsense loses to good cards. My pile of Grixis nonsense is all good cards. How could it ever lose? I'll be back in 1 second. I think it's just the trophy. I think we're gonna cut a. I'm gonna cut a Scooze. Probably not. Oh, probably a Thoughtseize or an Inquisition. Actually, maybe I can go down 2 more Thoughtseizes for Collective Brutalities. They're not great because the humans can get growing out of hand really fast, but I think generally they might be better. And then maybe the Nihil Spellbomb can definitely go out for another Brutality. Okay. Figured it out. Collective Brutality is not the best removal spell in the world against the humans deck, but it's certainly better than Graveyard Hate. Do you bother to reveal your Gigantha? Gigantha? It is Gigantha, right? Gigantha. It's gigantic Gigantha. Am I keeping this hand? Just all removal show? Can I do this against humans? Probably not, right? I don't know. I can't cast these trophies. Yeah, I gotta ship this. It's just like barely playable. All right, we're gonna keep this one. We're gonna bottom Treetop Village. This is not the matchup for you, my friend. Hello. What's up?
Marcia, an email from Marcia.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
So I'll say yes.
Yep.
And can I say if Donna needs anything to let Zachary know?
Absolutely.
All right.
I'm all over it. Thanks, Midge.
Okay.
Night. Sweet grandmother giving me updates on some of her friends and acquaintances who need some shopping help, so I'd keep on 7. Brutality looks worse than Thoughtseize IMO. I don't know. It kills meddling mages unless they've grown. It kills that. Like, I agree it's not great, but so I'm pretty happy with the hand we mulled to here, so it's not great, but okay, so we get 2 different ways that we get a shot at our next land here. She plays Mario, uses the internet well. She does. She does. I mean, reasonably well. Am I attacking here? Probably not blocking, right? Because there's a good chance this champion's going to grow. If they drop in a Noble Hierarch or another champion, their champion doesn't get big enough. Yeah, I'm just going to crack in here. If they block and trade, I get to Unearth, so... And then we're going to save this Mishra's Bauble for their turn. And the reason why is when we Mishra's Bauble them, we're going to Mishra's Bauble ourselves. Blah, blah. We're going to Mishra's Bauble ourselves, and Mishra's Baubling ourselves is going to let us see what the top card of our library is, and then we can stack triggers with our Dark Confidant and our Mishra's Bauble here to mitigate the damage we're going to take. So if the card on top is land, we put the Mishra's Bauble draw trigger underneath the Dark Confidant trigger. Of course, it's going to be a Mantis Rider. It's kind of going to kick our ass, but yeah. So we're going to 13 here. So we do need to draw some removal pretty quickly. 13? No, 11. 11. We're going to 11. Swamp. All right, so we want that on top. So we want the Dark Confidant to go off first. So we're going to put the Mishra's Bauble trigger on the bottom. Dark Confidant triggers, reveals Swamp. Bauble triggers, draws us a card. There's our Fatal Push that we needed for this Mantis Rider. Rider! So am I playing this Tarmogoyf this turn? 2/3. But once I kill the Rider, and it's going to become a 3/4. Probably not big enough, quote unquote. Or do I want to play this? I probably want to play this Inquisition this turn because it's kind of diminishing returns. So let's see if they vial in response. Oh, well, that's embarrassing. Don't get more diminished than that. Okay. So 3/4 Goyf beats the champion. I can always just chump block with the Hexdrinker and then unearth it if and when I ever need it. So we're probably just going to push this Rider. If we're going to push this Rider on the turn cycle, we might as well do it now, and then I can attack with Dark Confidant. Got it. I figured it out, guys. We figured it out. We're going to be great. We're going to be fine. Awesome. Freaking awesome. Sorry. Cancel. This thing. That thing. Kill you. Kill you. Get out of here, nerd. Boosh. You freaking human monk. What do you think you are? Some kind of nerd? Canopy and Gemstone Mine. These human decks, man. These human decks. So I am keeping the Hexdrinker back specifically, explicitly to chump block this Champion of the Parish. Depending on what they draw here, we could take an awful lot of damage if it does get through, but we still have our Dark Confidant in play, so I would prefer to take minimal damage from my opponent's creatures for now. Okay. Block. Shisha. Got him. Got him. Could also play Lurrus next turn and just play the Hexdrinker. Kind of neat. What is this? Oh, Shingatha. Gigantha? Gigantha. This is Gigantha. Okay, that makes sense. Oh no! It's a Colossopede. Whatever shall I do? Man, a 5/5. It's so big. Collective Brutality. Okay. I can kill the Noble Hierarch with that and drain them. Pitching Field of Ruin is totally fine here. So we're actually probably going to do that. I think we are going to do that. Dahlia's a lieutenant, doesn't beat me. Having the 5/6 Goyf is pretty good here. So this thing plus that thing for that thing. Here's my big boy. My big boy. We go 2 modes, -2, and drain. That thing. Play this mana, pitch that thing. Cool. Still attacks through our Goyfs. What? What? Yeah, there was a gemstone mine there. What lands? Okay, I thought I saw a gemstone mine. No. Do they play more non-creature sideboard cards now, or something like that? Still attacks through our Goyfs. Well, not anymore. Yeah, it was never. This was a 5/6 in my hand. It was never not a 5/6. At least on my turn, it wasn't. I don't think that it was. The Mantis Rider was there before. Everything in my bin was there before. Before you killed Hierarch? Double Hierarch trigger. Oh, you meant with the Hierarch. You meant if Gigantha attacks alone with the Noble Hierarch in play, then it's, yeah, okay, that's true. So if they attack with it now, it's going to be a 6/6. Yes, yeah. Well, I was never thinking of a Gigantha attacking alone, because they had the 4/4 Champion of the Parish, or 3/3 at the time. Am I chump blocking with one of these creatures here? Probably. Because next turn I can just replay my Goyf. Yeah. Or do I group block? Yeah, let's group block. Can't see this getting blown out unless they have a Reflector Mage. They have Reflector Mage. I cast Lurrus and Unearth next turn, and we're kind of in the same spot. No, let's keep the Bob around. Drawing more removal seems pretty good, and or more lands. Yeah, like what's about to happen. No, you got it. Yeah, you guys are right. I just wasn't thinking about the Hierarch at all. Okay. I'm gonna copy my Bob. Nice. That's slick. I like it. I no longer have the Bob advantage. Okie dokie. So, am I still playing Lurrus? Play Lurrus, Collective Brutality, and Mishra's Bauble. I could play, man. So the question is, do I think I need to start surviving now? This is a 5/6 still, so it's not big enough. So I think I'm supposed to start picking up more sort of grind here. Let's go Bob. Yeah, Bob didn't draw his hot fire. He did okay. I think we're playing Lurrus, Bauble, and Collective Brutality here and sniping their Dark Confidant. Could pitch my Unearth to gain life. I probably will. Let's grab a forest. In case I draw more removal. Yeah. Okay. Let's play this. Alright, get in there, kitten. Meow. Now, I guess holding the Unearth is probably good in case they kill my Lurrus somehow. Do I want to drain them or not? Yeah, let's hold the Unearth. Maybe we chump block with Lurrus this turn on top of everything else. And then play my Bauble. One Bauble, please. For Brutality, the Hierarch, Unearth, Goyf, we stop Gigantha from attacking through Goyf. Oh, yeah, you're right. Yeah. Yeah, that's probably worth doing. We shall see how this all works out. I keep, like, for some reason the Hierarch being part of the equation doesn't... We couldn't do that. We couldn't Brutality... Oh, Brutality, Hierarch, Unearth, Goyf, and not play Lurrus at all? Yeah, that's true. Yeah. I see the line you've put together. That involves not casting Lurrus. Yeah, well, Lurrus will put us back into things until this is a Reflector Mage. This card is so good. Oh my god. Yep. This card is ridiculous. All right. Are they attacking with 1 creature or 2? 2. Yeah. Okay. We needed them to not have Reflector Mage no matter what we did. Like, if we put the Tarmogoyf into play, we were going to get, like, wrecked as well. This is their 3rd cycle land? Goodness gracious. Whew. Opponent is not flooding. It looks like they're flooding. They're not flooding. Are we dead? No, we can top deck a Fatal Push still. We're not in good shape, though. Unearth the Goyf. But we are pretty likely dead here. Okay. It's cool. We got game 3. We got game 3 to go to. We're going to be great. Everything's going to be fine. We're going to be great. Cracks the Waterlogged Groove. Yeah. So they drew Unclaimed Territory. Good. Good. And Fatal Push. Hey! That'll do, little deck. That'll do. So if they don't have another Reflector Mage, Goyf gets to chomp Gigantha. No, they're going to attack with only Gigantha again? Crap, that's so busted. And I can't push pre-combat. Okay, hopefully they attack with all. Or these 3. If they attack with only Gigantha, we're going to be a little frustrated. Again, next turn we could play the Goyf, or play the Lurrus and replay the Goyf, but... Stop having it. Stop it. Dumbass Colossopede is doing the thing that I specifically said at the beginning of this matchup. No, as we were going into sideboarding in game 1, I was saying that it was worthless at doing. Okay. Yes. Clever bastard. You glorious bastard, I read your book. Okay. 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 Maybe we get to start clawing our way back in here. Play my Goyf. Tarmogoyf. Hope they don't. Yeah, well, we'll see. Gigantha the Wellspring. Look at that majestic elemental elk. I can't be mad at you. You're glorious. I just wish that your deck building constraint and your payoff were so much better. You're such garbage, dude. Resolves. Trigger. Resolves. Kill you. Boosh. Get out of here, nerd. Okay. So if they swing with only Gigantha, I think I'm just going to chump block with the Goyf again, but then I'm stuck. Do I have to group block? God, I hope not. So embarrassing. Yeah, I think I'm group blocking. I can kill my Lurrus and then I have a 5/6 against their board. Being locked under playing Goyf every turn is not that bad. We have lots of outs. Lots of outs. We're going to draw land. I mean, considering I didn't die the previous turn, this is not bad. Let's draw Assassin's Trophy. Assassin's Trophy is the best draw in the deck. Mantis Rider. Oh, we're dead. Well, no. We could still draw the trophy. Or a Fatal Push. Nope, Fatal Push won't do it. Yes, it will. We have a field run. It was a wild ride, folks. I apologize. Goyf. No. Okay. I'm not even going to give them the satisfaction of knowing that they killed us with their top deck. I mean, they can check it, but We should continue chopping with Goyf. I agree. Colossipede got us. I was incorrect. I'm still not admitting defeat. I think Gigantha is the offensive part of the companions. Lurrus is awesome. You actually have to do stuff with Lurrus, and you get paid off in a big way for doing so. Gigantha is just laziness. Was with Hierarch, not Gigantha. Yeah, I mean, yeah, they were pretty lucky with the way they drew the Hierarchs too. I mean, or again, there's no we don't play any Planeswalkers, so if we were playing the Jund version, we could have a Wrenn and Six in our graveyard there. That makes our Goyf a 6/7. That deck plays Seal of Fire as well. Yes, I would like to be on the play. I will choose this Lurrus. Assuming that Lurrus is a Pokemon. Hand is great. Keep. Excuse me. Jund just looks better. I agree with you. But I wanted to play this. Like, you know, this channel is not always about playing the best version of everything always. I think the 4-color version is by far my favorite because I think the 4-color version eats the other decks. You get KCOM too. Yep. Yeah, there's a million reasons why that deck is really good. Yeah, see, like, this one is playing so few ways to rebuy your Lurrus. Like, it only has one Unearth. Be right back, pizza. Should I tweet a picture of my burger from tonight? Do I have any good pictures of it? Probably not. I took one picture, but it was pretty crappy. Opponent's grabbing their pizza, folks. Thank goodness they actually bothered to tell me. Oh, yeah. I think it benefits us to test it, too. That's what I'm saying. But, like, I think it very quickly feels less powerful. Decided to take a night off of cooking. Good for you. You gotta take time off, or you gotta take your time off. Double Reflector Mage, Bugler, Thalia. I can beat the Thalia. They don't have a third land right now, but they can play everything else otherwise. Am I taking the Hierarch here? Pretty sure I'm taking the Hierarch here. I can beat the Thalia. I can beat one Reflector Mage. The Bugler's a problem, though. I take the Bugler because it represents card advantage, I guess. I don't know. Reflector Mages aren't so scary without the Aether Vial. I don't have any way to enable Revolt, so pushing anything but the Thalia is going to be a pain in the butt. All right, let's just take the Hierarch and assume we're going to get a little beat up on cards. Thing is, if I take the Bugler, they're pretty incentivized to play Thalia on 2 anyway. Although if I play out my skews, they might not. They might just jam the Reflector Mage and play the Thalia next turn. And they get to hit me for 3 with 1 Reflector Mage. All right. Taking the Bugler, we'll see if it's wrong. Pyrite Spellbomb. Never mind, that needs red. Yeah. Pyrite Spellbomb. Pyrite Spellbomb is essentially the slower version of Seal of Fire, although it does cycle. So it's like 50-50. I think Pyrite Spellbomb is neat. I might try a version of Jund or 4-color or even like black-red that plays Pyrite Spellbomb and the other one that we were talking about. Pyrite Spellbomb and Seal of Fire. Hexdrinker's interesting here. They've got double Reflector Mage in their hands. We got to work through those. Let's play the Skoos first. They might play Reflector Mage, bounce my Skoos, and then they're also gonna then they're gonna have the Thalia the turn after. Okay, so they're playing Reflector. Reflect my Skoos, sure. Yeah. We can play Hexdrinker and then push the Thalia. Yeah. That's what we're gonna do. Nice. Okay, we need that for Lurrus. They do have another Reflector Mage in their hand, but we're going to play Hexdrinker and assume they're going to play Thalia, which will push. If they play another Reflector Mage, we're going to trophy this Reflector Mage so we don't take any damage. I think another threat would help the black-green version. What are you thinking? Because I think this deck is kind of playing the best threats it can. Skoos is like the weirdest main deck threat, quote-unquote. Being Graveyard Hate in this meta feels like it should be really, really good. Kite Sail Freebooter. That's a pain in the ass. I think I have to just kill that with Assassin's Trophy here. No, I kill it with push, and then they can't take my trophy. I can give this protection from instants next turn, although that's not really good enough. Kill this with push. No, kill this with trophy, and then I get to keep my push. And if they Reflector Mage anything, I can push on that turn. Yeah, okay. Is giving them another mana this turn relevant? Yeah, they can play Thalia. Alright, so I guess we have to push. So they don't get a huge tempo swing here. No, we can push the booter. I just... Flare. Grim Flare. Grim Flare's a thought. Yeah, we get 4 card types in Graveyard pretty regularly. Might be better than Skoos in the main deck. Not having Graveyard Hate for some decks is pretty meh, but I will take your 4. So they still have one more Reflector Mage. These are the things we must remember. Here comes my snack. Hexdrinker. Hexdrinker. So it costs 8 mana to get this up to Pro Everything status. So I think we're just playing Skoos here. And if and when they bounce one of my cards with Reflector Mage, we'll Skoos and eat their 2 creatures. They have the Reflector Mage and they still have the Thalia. 2 Assassin's Trophies, but they're going to be pretty slow. They're going to bounce my Skoos. I'm going to be able to play 1 trophy plus level up my Hexdrinker once. Yeah, this is going to be an interesting one. Second Hierarch is so good on their side. What a draw. What an excellent draw. Yeah, Hexdrinker is definitely a card that was like, we've got high hopes, and that was like, nah, it's only medium. Medium minus, maybe. Woof, that's a big chonker. You got it. All right, we taking 5? We're taking 5. Okay. Blow up their Horizon Canopy right now seems really good. And then we still have Trophy mana. Yeah. Alright. I like it. I like it. And we want to chump block with our Hexdrinker. Because next turn we can play Lurrus and replay it. So they're going to Reflector Mage my Skoos here. There's nothing I can do about that, so we're just going to have to take that. Yeah. Alright, they're not playing their Gigantha this turn, but... maybe they are. No, they didn't tap that one for blue. Cool. It's the Mage that reflects, baby. Okay. Trigger. Yeah. Swing with everything. Oh, no, hold on. No, 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 no. No, I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. I was joking. I wasn't serious. Stop it. Are you going to block Noble Hierarch? Because okay, we can trophy first and see if they actually don't have another land. I don't think that they do. They didn't last game because they got all the cycle lands. Okay, cool. So I'm going to eat their Thalia's Lieutenant, take 5. Next turn we play Lurrus, replay the Hexdrinker. Seems good. And we took them off of... no, I'm supposed to block and kill the Hierarch because that takes them off of enough mana to play the Lurrus next turn. Take 1 extra damage this turn, so we take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Next turn I put in a 3-2 and a 2-1. Should be okay. Should be okay. Okay. Here's my weird play, opponent. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do about it? This is America. Opponent is a calling station. Like they nailed it. They called the game. They called the state of things. I'm gonna bauble myself. Let's see what we got on top. So this'll potentially affect the turn. Blooming Marsh. No, that doesn't affect the turn at all. Okay. Here's my kitty. Meow. Oops. Meow. Now, do I want Lurrus, or do I want Hexdrinker, or do I want Assassin's Trophy? Probably want the trophy. I can kill the 3/4 Reflector Mage. Lurrus can eat their Hierarch if it attacks me. And I get to draw an extra card. Means I'm going pretty low if I'm just letting them swing in with everything. But I think this is the safer play. Definitely the safer play. What are you drawing? What are you drawing? Mayor of Averbrook. Holy crap. That's a card, huh? Okay. Turns out it's a pejorative term from poker. It's supposed to refer to someone that calls people on their bluffs. I didn't know that it was used derogatorily. Holy crap with the Reflector Mage draws. Are you serial? So we're taking 6 this turn? Golly. Oh my god. Yeah, we're only going to 1. We're still good. We're still good. It's just a little bit dead. They still have Mare in hand. Yeah, they do. I have no idea how we're going to win. triple Reflector Mage draw. Well, I guess my creature deck's going to have a problem beating that. So we've got the Skoos we can gain 2 life with. Does Fatal Push help us at all? Not enough. Okay, if I Skoos to eat one of their creatures first, I can use this Verdant Catacombs for mana, and we have a 3rd forest in the deck. Hold on, let me confirm. Or is it a 3rd swamp? Okay. Good. good. Didn't punt the game to that. We do have this Hexdrinker we can play as a blocker. So if I had the Fatal Push on top, it'd be kind of okay. Yeah. Yeah, they have the Mire in hand plus another card, which is Horizon Canopy. Cycle that first. Yeah, good for you. Opponent playing technically correctly. The best way to play. If I had a push in hand, I could, in theory, live here? Could I? No, I'd still die, right? No, I'd only have to take 1 from the Hierarch. No, I'd take 2 from the Hierarch still, huh? Alright. Even push wouldn't save me there. It was close. Very close. We got beat by humans. Humans is really seeming to be popular and good in this current meta. Satan's grandma. I'm Satan's son. Can I find a clip of that really quick? Bet I can. Yeah.
This is my demon face. You see, I'm Satan's onion. This is my demon face.
This here is my demon face. I am Satan's onion. God, I love that. Oh yeah, man. Well, we're spreading the word, baby. Spreading the word. Opponent was cool, man. They went to go get their pizza and they actually told us. Okay, this is good hand. Good hand. We'll keep. Opponent with no companion. Time to get beat up by a combo deck. Featuring Colossification, maybe? Oh, that was a good close game, you know? But Wrenn and Six is another, again, I freaking love that card in this meta. And like beating up on humans when you're on the play, oof, it's just the best. Ooh. It's real ultimate classic flavored burn. Not featuring kitty cats. Interesting. Or maybe it's Scred Red. No, I'm kidding. Would have been cooler if they offered us some. I think it'd probably be cold by the time it got here, buddy. And not just because we come from the land of the ice and snow. Hammer of the gods, lead our friends to new land. Freylies' Radiance. Oh, it's time to wreck them with our cumulative upkeep 2 enchantment. I mean, we are in the colors. Was it Searing Blaze? Do they have it? They did not use it. Do we play this Goyf? Yes, we do. Searing Blaze will not kill this Goyf. It will be a 3-4 when the Blaze resolves. 422 hashtag blaze it. Helix? Sure. No. The Helix my face? What are you, insane? Look at me, I'm a crazy person. Such an awful card. It's really bad. Ask my friend if there was any snow hate you could play in Modern. They responded with Fraley's Radiance. I asked them again, no. I don't think you understand the question. I want to know if there's any that you can play. I mean, so I think part of what, because Zanman was going off on Mishra's Bauble the other day, and he was like, this card is busted. This card doesn't, this is breaking all the things it was designed to do. And I'm like, no, the thing was literally only designed to be good God. That card was only designed to be an homage to Urza's Bauble, which it 100% succeeded at doing. That's the only purpose of the card Mishra's Bauble, is to be an homage to Urza's Bauble. And it was. It was also accidentally in Modern, which it wasn't supposed to be. Modern didn't exist yet, so they didn't know. Okay, there is a chance. We're at 8. They've got a Lightning Bolt on Exile. I'm definitely not playing Dark Confidant. The question is, am I going to Assassin's Trophy their Sacred Foundry? So it gives them one more mana? No, I'm not. Because giving them one more mana could get me killed. Whereas I have lethal on board. So unless they... Okay, that's a land. So if even... No, Boros Charm Lightning Bolt doesn't do it. They need to have triple bolt here. Oh, are they playing like a deck that is all bolts? Okay. Yeah. Okay, but it was an interesting question. God, Burn is so stupid. I hate this freaking deck. Playing like creatureless Burn, though. It's so strange. All bolts on deck. Okay, we'll keep Abrupt Decay just in case there's a surprise. What do I want to say? Surprise Eidolon. Which I guess means I have to keep my pushes. Maybe I'm only supposed to take out the Thoughtseizes, but that... I didn't see any creatures. That seems so strange. Okay, I'm going to keep the Fatal Push and just assume that there were creatures that we didn't see. But that was really messed up. I'd cut Bob before Trophy. Yeah. I think Bob with Dark Confidant... Bob with Mishra's Bauble is so good. And the curve of this deck is so low. But you might be right. I mean, again, playing Bob is something that this version and the Jund version get to do. But it does make you a little bit soft to the burn decks, which are quite popular right now. So, firing off turn 1 Inquisition or turn 1 Hexdrinker. Turn 1 Hexdrinker blocks a Goblin Guide, so let's do that. I want this Bauble for when I bob. I don't need to draw any action right now. I've got enough. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, they might be on a creatureless build of Burn, which is very interesting. Probably playing Tarmogoyf here. And then Inquisition next turn. Yeah. Goes to 2/3. There's no instance in the graveyard yet. Can put an artifact in the graveyard, but I'll do that before I attack next turn. Yeah. So I might not be able to save the Bauble for Bobby. Get a basic swamp. Yeah. Definitely getting basic swamp. We want to take as little damage as possible from our lands. The burn output of their deck is insane because it's just all copies of the card Lightning Bolt. Because they don't need to do anything silly like try to get creatures through or have their creatures die to removal. They're just 100% consistent. They killed my Hexdrinker. Now that is interesting. Okay. Does that mean I'm playing Bob here? Bolt, yeah. Yeah, exactly. That's what it seems like. They can't get their hand empty before the next turn. Making my Goyf 1 bigger probably doesn't matter right here. So not taking damage off this Dark Confidant and potentially drawing an extra card is probably pretty good. Good luck, Godspeed, opponent. Yep. All right, here's my 5/6. Oh, I was supposed to bauble myself. God, I'm so bad at this. Listen to my words, friends, not to my actions. Now we're going to draw the land, and we're going to flip the Maelstrom Pulse. Thank you, deck. Thank you, deck. I can field one of their canyons here, but it's probably better just to crack in for 7. Puts them to 6, so I don't... Okay, I don't need to put more power into play. I can do Lurrus and Inquisition. I'd have to take 1 damage for that. All right, let's see what's up in their hand first. Y'all gonna make me lose my mind up in there. Up in there. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Good golly. So, yeah. Take the Helix. Attack for 7. Okay. Because they have the helices in hand, and yes, I did at one point look up the plural of helix. So they're going to kill my Bob, or are they shooting my me? They're shooting my me. Okay, so we're going to play Lurrus here. So they can currently deal... We cannot play Lurrus and hope to live, because they've got 9 points. Wait, no, 2 helixes are in here? No, they've only got 6 points right now. Do I deprive them of a draw, or do I go to 9 and put my Lurrus into... I think depriving them of a draw is way better. They can extend the game by pointing their bolt at my Bob, and that's okay. If Bob flips something bad, though... Playing Lurrus draws me an extra card. It makes it more likely Bob won't kill me. Okay. Okay. Taking the percentage play here. Their mana is pretty tight if they want to activate the Sunbake Canyon. In fact, no. They can't do that and win the game the next turn. Unless they draw another land, so... Should be okay here. You can push Bob if you need to. That's true. But the Bauble should be good enough. Okay, so we're going to remember to Bauble ourselves this turn because it's literally life or death. Okay, so we're going to 6. They have the bolt in hand, so if they draw another bolt, they kill us. If they draw a 2-mana burn spell, they kill us. But if they need to use their Sunbaked Canyon, we live. Bolt me, sure. Did you get it? God bless it. Oh, Well, maybe? Yeah. Good golly. It's really smart. That's a really smart meta. Okay, I would have bobbled them to see if we're dead. But I didn't have any mana left when we could do that. What? Yeah. Yeah, so we took the gamble. I wouldn't have played Lurrus. Yeah. But then that whole turn has to will go differently, right? Because by playing Lurrus, that means that they can't take my lethal off the board with a single burn spell, so they have to try to kill me. Whereas depending on what they drew there, if I don't play the Lurrus, they can just kill my Bob, and then they buy themselves another turn, and they have 2 Sunbaked Canyons in play. Yeah, we needed to play the Lurrus to play the Bauble. So we couldn't bobble them to see if we were dead and then make decisions. That was just the last thing we could do. And if we were going to do that, our Bob was still going to be in place. We had to bobble ourselves. They take 2 off the lands. Oh, I wasn't thinking about how their lands hurt them. Yeah. I always think about how my pain land's going to hurt me. But not how the pain lands were hurting the burn deck. This is why I'm not a good aggro player. There's too much little math. I like to just win the game when my opponent concedes. I'm good at card advantage. Which is basically the same thing as saying I like to think that I'm smart. Opponent mulls to 6. How many lands are we playing? 22? 23. I'm going to keep this. We have stuff to do. If we stall out for a turn or two. Wasn't sure if it... Oh, yeah, it totally was. Yeah. No, it's all good. This is what you learn the more you play decks like this. I'm going to play my Savannah lands on one. Yeah, my opponent has registered good cards. Oh, that's so bad. Oof. Okay, well, what in the hell? Oh, it's the Erosa deck. Whoa. I was moving the window so I could see the cards, but damn it. That is not the first time that's happened. God, that's such a pain in the ass. Okay. Did I take the worst possible card? I believe I took the worst possible card. It's a panda, right? They did reveal a companion. It's Lurrus. Oh, it's not the Erosa deck. It's Teamer Lurrus? It can't be Team. Oh, it's the 4-color Lurrus deck. It's my favorite build of this deck. That's funny. But it's playing a Pyrite Spellbomb. That's why it made me think. And they're playing Whirl of it. What? I don't know what you're doing, opponent, but it's freaking sweet. All right, we're going to scoop here. Are we scooping? Because we can't draw another land and they had a Wrenn and Six on the play? Yeah, we're scooping. Cool. Yeah. I'm done. It's cool. Don't worry about it. We got wrecked. Okie dokie. Trophy seems good. Veil's probably good. Spellbomb, Bauble, good. Scoo's good. Man, everything's good. Okay, probably don't need the trophy. Maybe I can cut a trophy and... Man. They play against Wrenn and Six? Jesus. Thoughtseize, something like that. No, I understand. They're clearly not an Erosa deck. I just looked like they were from the things that they revealed there. Because, like, playing... Yeah, it makes you feel better. You weren't going to draw lands anyway. Oh, yeah, we were done. Yeah. No, they just looked like the Erosa deck because they're playing Whir. But then they're like Erosa combo. What is the Whir for? That's what I got to know. They could play Thopter Sword combo? Oh, Grafdigger's Cage is supposed to come in here. And probably Soul Guide Lantern? Soul Guide Lantern. Yeah. That's a keeper. Hopefully they do have spells for which Veil of Summer is relevant. Which I guess means I shouldn't have boarded them in. Probably not supposed to board in Veil of Summer unless you actually know that your opponent's going to be doing stuff to you. But it's so powerful that if they're going to, it's like, we'll see. Yes. That is 100% the point of bringing in Cage. Oh, okay. Yep. Man, their deck is sweet. Tormod script, eh? Very well. Nice top deck. It also turns off their... No, it doesn't. It doesn't turn off War. It turns off Cord. Yeah, that's hopefully the win condition. They got a Tormod script, so we built a bigger Tormod script. Chomp. Prismatic Vista. Yeah. Yeah, so we can exile their graveyard for free right now. Just like they can do ours. So, kind of at parity on that. So we are going to crack this Mishra's Bauble at end of turn and expose it to being Tormod scripted. Executioner's Capsule cannot kill Lurrus. So if I draw a land, I'm definitely going to play my Lurrus. I can bubble myself, but I don't. And then the thing is, if we play the Lurrus, they have to exile my graveyard in response, or I get to recast the Mishra's Bauble. Like a breed of Cold War. Yeah, they kind of are. Seal of Fire. Well, that's frustrating. I mean, at least I know that's there, so they're not gonna blow me out quite so easily. Soul Guide Lantern. Guess I eat their Astrolabe. I can cycle my other Soul Guide Lantern. Chomp. Delicious. Yeah, they're like, it's like playing a combo deck against a combo deck, but instead of your combo winning the game, it's just like, my combo is a slow gaining of value. What is your combo? Also a small incremental gain in value. Oh, hooray. Well, that ain't not bad. Hexdrinker. Chop up all them hexes. Just champ them right up. I mean, the... God. They have a Seal of Fire in their hand? I'm scooping, right? Am I scooping? God, that's so tilting. Why are you playing the better version? Stop it. It's better and cooler. And they're playing Thopter Sword fair. The gameplay is different in an unsettling way. I agree. Yeah. I mean, I find the Lurrus decks really fun to play. But I think, I don't know. The thing that I find most offensive about Companion is the Giganthas of the world, personally. Like, I like the Lurrus decks, assuming that they can fit into the ecosystem. Assuming, I agree with that, we're thoroughly, no kidding. Because they still have the Seal of Fire in their hand. I know about it. I'm pretty sure I baubled them after they shuffled, so there should be a Seal of Fire in their hand. They just didn't play it this turn because they elected not to play it last turn? I don't know. We'll see. Well, we will get to veil their Executioner's Capsule, but then they can engineer it out again. Crap. No, because we can stop that with our Soul Guide Lantern. It's gonna get weird. This game's about to get weird. Yeah. No. I mean, I'm glad. I want to give their deck a little more of a chance to do stuff. Crap. Okay, they can play their Lurrus here if they want to. Their deck is definitely gonna be called Lurrus, which is just awesome. That's really frustrating. Nice draw. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I discarded a Wrenn and Six. They drew a second one. They naturally drew Thopter Sword. How are you supposed to beat that one, huh? I don't know. Kill your engineer. Would you like to respond? You Tormod's Crypt and then recycle your Executioner's Capsule? Really? Okay. Man, if I had any more mana, this would be great. I'm gonna have to kill their Thopter Foundry here and let them keep their Wrenn and Six around. Wait, I have Soul Guide Lantern in play, so if I Abrupt Decay this in response, I can break up their combo here. They only have 1 mana left, so if they sacrifice another artifact to put a Thopter into play, and then put the sword trigger on the stack that way, I'm going to eat it with the Soul Guide Lantern. Yeah. And they use the Foundry. That's best case scenario. Bye, friends. Bye. Bye. I still have the Veil of Summer to block their capsule here, so we should be kind of okay. We got their Prismatic Vista there too? Okay. Dude. Fella. Oh, right. No, it is still attacking their Wrenn and Six. Oh, no! No! Oh, sick play. Man. Oh, I funded so hard. I'm an idiot. Oh, wait. We good. 2 for 1, yay! Yay! Magic is happening. And the Goyf is still in my yard? For Lurrus to replay? Oh, right, Lurrus doesn't matter yet. Maybe Lurrus will matter. They don't have the mana to cast their Lurrus? Interesting. Man, this card is so busted. Do I have the trophy yet? Probably. Trophy that. Play Hexdrinker. Seal of Fire kills my Hexdrinker. Then they play their Lurrus. God, we're so screwed. Right. What's up, Zanman? Playing a Lurrus mirror here against Wurrus. Here comes the Tormod's Crypt. Then we play the Wrenn and Six. Oh, that's so much worse. Yeah, I can't beat that. Hytl cheese. Okay. HYTTL. Alright. Nice match. Okay, we are 1-3. Was there an underscore? Hytl underscore cheese? Crap. Anyone catch the name of that bus? They don't exist. Why do they not exist? No. Their deck last was so cool. Their deck is better than yours. No, Wrenn and Six is better than my deck. My deck has a bunch of X1s in it. Wrenn and Six is the true. What? Why can't? Oh, HYTTEL cheese. Okay, I couldn't find you. God, the search on Twitter is so bad. Wow. And these have been like really mediocre all day. I don't know how this deck got a 5-0. It is not the greatest. All right, keep that one. Ship the Pulse in the Dark? No, ship one of these lands. Yeah. Yes. I'm gonna fetch Overgrown Tomb. What up, Hightail Cheese? What is Hightail, and why is it a type of cheese? And why does it sound pretty unappealing? Heidel? Hotel? Is it hotel cheese? Heidel cheese. Heidel. Oh, it's your last name. Neato. You notice an increase in land counts in companion decks. So it's basically increase in land companion. Yeah. So I mean, I've pointed out that the Lurrus decks play a surprisingly large number of lands, considering that the stipulation is you're supposed to be. Yeah. I did see that. Haitust. Nice. The cheese is cottage cheese. Oh, cottage cheese is delightful, especially on potatoes. Boiled potatoes, just like my Oma used to make. Ah, man, that card is so bad. Okay, yeah. So the land count thing is like twofold. One is that you have reliable access to your companion. I think the humans deck doesn't really play more lands than they used to. But two, when you're playing a Lurrus deck, once you land the Lurrus on 3, which you really want to do, you then gain the ability to play multiple spells per turn. You can double spell pretty consistently with the cards that you draw and cards out of your graveyard. So, okay, opponent's got 5 mana, so they Bloodbraid. Fair. Courser, good. Doesn't kill my Bob, so we could theoretically come back here. Top card's a land already. Okay. Yeah, we'll take the 3. Bonk. Bauble myself. Dark Confidant. Okay. So we want to draw with the Bauble first. So we put the Dark Confidant on the bottom of the stack. Draw from the Bauble. Draw from the Confidant. Take 0. Nope, take 2 anyway, because we drew yet another Bob. I don't know if this deck likes me. It doesn't feel like it. There's no chance that I'm supposed to play my Lurrus out here and just play another Bauble, right? Because Lurrus is just... Well, I'm going to trade my Bob for the Bloodbraid next turn, most likely. If I'm going to do that, I can probably just play the Lurrus. Okay. To be fair, we're playing against the Jund deck on the play, and or not the Jund deck. We're playing against the Gruul mid-range deck. They're on the play, so they're doing Gruul mid-range deck things with Elf. Okay, they drew the land though, and Klothys is on top. They can shuffle and look for another land if they want to. They do have 5 mana at least. What is this, Chandra? Sent you the list. Thanks, man. Blood Moon. Sure. That seems like a reasonable use of your mana, question mark. I'm suspicious. Pillage. Okay. So you're a jerk. They royed me, Roy. They royed me in the rudest possible way. So now I have to draw one of my other swamps. Super. Okay. Bob Gonna kill your elf, take 2, but I'm gonna crack back and gain 3? I don't think you're supposed to swing with your courser there. But whatever. It's not my deck. None of my business, though. Oh, right. We knew they were going to draw the Clawthis. Well, we're about to find out what we're drawing anyway, so. Scooze, that's a great draw. Not the best draw, but a good draw. Cast my Bauble. Is Scooze a good draw? Well, their Clawthis is coming down no matter what. But it's going to be pretty slow. Scooze can start eating their targets with Clawthis. Oh, is Clawthis alive? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yes, it is. Okay. And I can also play Nihil Spellbomb. That doesn't do anything. I wish I could play one of these Dark Confidants. Alright, I need to keep my Mishra's Bauble, but I'm going to be playing it every turn anyway, so that's fine. So yeah, let's just play Scooze. I could play Hexdrinker instead, but play the Spellbomb. I don't know in what way this could be relevant, but it could be. Attack. Right now, Clawthis is live. Yeah. Yeah. Bone Crusher! Crush the bone. Let's find out if their other spell in hand is also live. We're still drawing 2 cards a turn, so we're kind of maybe able to draw out of this. We'll see. Glad I cast that Lurrus when I did. They've got 1 card in hand that they haven't. We don't know what it is, right? So I think I bobbled everything that they drew except for that. Come on! Wow! The other card was another pillage. Jeez Louise! All right, so we need to draw a forest or a swamp. This deck feels woefully unprepared to deal with this modern world with which it's been faced. Jesus. Okay. Now, if we were going to draw anything, Bone Crusher is going to kill my Lurrus. If I let that happen. Do I have any way to stop that from happening? I don't think that I do. So I can't activate my field. I can't Maelstrom Pulse. So Lurrus is dead and everything sucks. Got it. I mean, we do get to turn off their Clawthis, which I could do on their turn. It's not particularly helpful. Pawn's a heavy metagame. I think 4 color might be safer than 2. I mean, I don't know if that's accurate, but... Oh, I can attack here if I kill their Courser? I guess that's like the best of what we can do. Attack, bubble myself, why not? Goyf, sure. Kill that thing. Oh, now they can eat my Bauble. But I'm going to lose my Lurrus here anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Yeah. There used to be a reason I wasn't doing that, but nothing matters anymore. Because Lurrus is dying, so we basically don't have a game plan. I guess I could top deck the forest and get the Goyf on deck and start doing stuff, but... Come on, crush my bones. End me! Kill me. Yeah. Also, play your 4-3. It's so big! Here's my mountain. This deck has been given the business. I can't believe they had 2 pillages. Who has 2 pillages in their draw like this? Goodness gracious. Oh well. Probably going to lose to Clawthis anyway. That's the worst. Nobody likes to lose their kitty. Alright. Flip lands. Or Bauble. Bauble's like a land. There's no point in preserving my Bauble. I don't know. Let's play another Bauble. Let's kill ourselves. I'm not. You can't kill me, opponent. I kill me. Only I may dance. To quote the great Conan O'Brien, only I may dance. Do you have a permanent with a single pip that you can play? Seriously? No? What is happening? What is going on over there? What is their card in hand? Arbor Elf on top. Well, that's gonna get them there. Alright, double Bob. Did I? Yeah, I bobbled them. Okay, so it doesn't matter. Okay. Take 0. Take 0 again. Take 1. That means their Clothis isn't coming back. Man, like we've been pretty lucky with these draw here. Oh, I can kill their Bone Crushers and start attacking. But then I take 2, Clothis deals me 2. Yeah, okay, I'm done with this game. There's just no way out. Clothis is too good. It's ridiculous. It's very, very powerful. Clothis in the Blood Moon. Alright, Trophy is okay. Probably Collective Brutalities are fine. I don't know. I think our deck is like as well set up as it can be if we add the Trophy. Collective Brutality is really not all that good. I say this card has been unbelievably underwhelming too. It was only kind of okay in the combo matchup because it was a Savannah Lions. Like, what does that say about a card? We got Lurrus. Let's do it. We got a reasonable hand. Let's do it. Let's go ahead here, and we're gonna mess them up. We have a push for their elf, so definitely gonna Inquisition, and we'll babble them first. We could play Goyf on 2 if they don't have an elf. If they have Blood Moon on top, okay. Grafdigger's Cage. They've got Blood Moon on top. Literally Blood Moon on top. This does not fetch green, so... But Cage doesn't matter anytime soon. If I take the birds, we can play Goyf and Hexdrinker, then push the bird... Sorry, Goyf and Hexdrinker, and just kill them before the Glory Banger arrives. Because if I take the Cage now, then we can curve out. We take the Cage now, they play the bird, we play Hexdrinker, push. All right, got it. We can do everything. Sorry, folks. Sorry. And we do have an extra card. It's going to be land. Well, glad I left the bird. Well, now I could play that Dark Confidant and get locked out by Blood Moon. But I think instead I will elect to win. Pretty loose keep from opponent here. I think Hexdrinker will probably stay most effective in a Maverick Shell. I agree with that. With Nihil Reliquary. More mana. That's a good draw. You're going to get to that Glory Banger faster. So I can put this on 4 this turn. If I draw the land... No, I can put it on 3 this turn, and then if I draw the land 8 next turn. But I think play Lurrus here and just get my Bauble back and start drawing extra cards. It's probably the best. Because then I could find answers for other things. Play the Goyf, hold up the Fatal Push. Playing this land regardless. Play the Goyf, hold up the Fatal Push. Goyf is just bigger than the Glory Banger. Well, yeah, but we don't have those tools in Modern. I mean, you can play Knight and Summoner's Pact, but I think you're supposed to play Primeval Titan in that deck. Hold on, you could play Hexdrinker and the White-Red Companion and Knight of the Reliquary, and the sick thing about that is your companion doesn't actually help either of those creatures, which are probably the best creatures in your deck, and it just doesn't help them. Seriously? Wait, we left that in their hand. Right. That's why we played this. No, I knew what I was doing. It was intentional. I wasn't surprised. What are you talking about? Are you drunk? So I'm supposed to plus my Hexdrinker here? No, I think this is fine because I'm going to play my Lurrus. So crack them for 7, play my Lurrus. No. This was all meant to happen the way it happened. Still good. We still good. It's just a little airborne. It's still good. Bolt on the top. God bless it. Wait, they can't play Glory Banger and Bolt. They have the Bolt for next turn, but not this turn. So they're probably playing Glorybringer and ending my Lurrus. We don't have full information on their hand here, but I know for sure they have Glorybringer and Bolt. If they play the Bolt, we... Come on, really? God bless it. All right. So, but Glorybringer doesn't kill my Tarmogoyf, and this doesn't. Okay, that's... So, I think we're still fine here. In fact, I think we're better than fine. I think it better be bits. Better be bits, it better be bits, it better be bits. Alright, pass the turn. They're going to Glorybringer and kill my Dark Confidant? They have to, right? They scooped. Got him. Got him! The tools to exploit it don't exist in Modern. Yeah. Well, I mean, what if you played it with Giver of Runes? What if you tried to, like, green, white, and taxes, or green, white, Value Town? But those are both, like, I don't know. Like the good cards in those decks. Yeah, the Inquisition on 1 really messed them up. It did its job. Well, it meant I could sequence all my turns out optimally and mess them up. What was I saying? Yeah, like taxes is such a bad shell for Hexdrinker because Hexdrinker requires this huge investment of mana to be more than a Savannah Lions, and taxes doesn't want a Savannah Lions. Too many knuckleheads. I don't think this deck is a too many knuckleheads problem. I think this deck is the average power level is too low. It's not like goofy cards. It's cards that are like reasonable, but a bunch of reasonable cards is not good enough right now. Do I keep this? I guess it's kind of okay. It's pretty soft to Blood Moon, but then I don't know how many of our draws aren't. Not this deck. Hexdrinker Brew. Oh, yeah. Well, like green-white taxes hoses the Modern metagame pretty well. Did they keep their... They kept their 7. How much better than this does it get? Probably not much. All right. Let's just get lucky. We're up all night to get. Okay, that's good. That's good. That's good. Because we're going to cut them off of a turn 2 Blood Moon. I don't need to draw anything right now, so we're just going to leave this Bauble in play. Because we've got our mana pretty queued up for the next couple turns. The question is, I can play Goyf on 2. Do I? Opening myself up to getting Blood Mooned. I think I should not. If we make it to next turn, we can go Lurrus, crack Bauble, play Bauble, Lurrus. Or Bauble. Lurrus, crack Bauble, play Bauble, and it dodges Tormod's Crypt. Does it? No, it doesn't. But I'll pretend. It dodges Lightning Bolt. Field is a fetch land, so I think we pass again. Because I need to be able to get a forest. It's a weird game. I've not seen the Gruul deck play out this slowly with Casig Wolf Run. Resolves. Thalia and Leonin Arbiter. Yeah, that's possible. Top card of their deck is Lightning Bolt. It's cool. Our Hexdrinker is going to die no matter when we play it. So we want to get all their removal out before... Okay, that's a good draw. That's a great draw. It's a great draw. So now we can play... We can play Trophy post Blood Moon now. It's actually a pretty good spot. Yeah, you got it. It's all you. They still have that bolt on top? They do, right? No, they don't. No, they do. They're going to draw another bolt? That's awesome. Bolt is fine. Bolt is great. Enjoy your bolts. Bolt don't beat my Tarmogoyf. If you got a Glorybringer, I can beat that. So, we Gucci. Crypt me. Sure. Why now? What's your big play? Yeah, sure. My guy's still a 4/5. Nice. Sweet. Whoops. Okay. Take it. Their hand is Lightning Bolt. Next turn, they can beat the Goyf with the Bolt and the Glorybringer. That was a really good pickup. Okay. Play Field. I still have Lurrus. Cool. Yeah, they probably did. I assume that is something that they goofed. I still have access to Lurrus, but they've got the Grafdigger's Cage in play, so Lurrus is not that good. So crack you for 4. I think I'm playing Lurrus and Trophy this turn. Lurrus will eat their Bolt, but then they're basically on nothing. I want to get a Swamp. I can't play Lurrus and Trophy. Got it. Maybe they'll screw up their sequencing. So if they go to combat, I have to trophy the Glorybringer. These are the things we need to know. Another Glorybringer? Chandra. Resolves. Sure. Okay. I'll take my 2. Get out of here, nerd. Achoo. Ah, right. They can bolt. That's fine. Need to get another type in my graveyard. Do I want to give them another untapped mana right now? I do not. Plus, I don't have any other way to turn on Revolt, so I kind of want to hold that in case I need it. Oh, hey, buddy. Skills-ball. Can I grow the Scooze big enough to survive a bolt? I have 2 green mana only. But if I turn the field into another green with 2 black, still not good enough. But I can do it for next turn. Do it for next turn. Does that mean I cast Lurrus this turn? It does. Because I want to eat their other removal spells. Lurrus is basically just a free card in hand this game, which is fine. They didn't bolt at end of turn. Does that mean they don't have a bolt? Did I screw up? Bone Crusher. Well, that's gross. Sometimes your opponent's going to draw the best card in their deck for the situation. Stamp. Resolves. Did you play a land this turn? I did. I can't figure out what happened when now, Roy. So I don't know. I can't go back in time in my head right now. Too much stuff is happening. I have to think of too many factors right now, unfortunately. So if I figure that out, I will tell you. There's too much stuff happening. I can't go back. They only have green mana open now, so I can currently eat enough stuff to make my Scooze big enough. Then it's going to be able to survive a bolt, if one should come. Play this Blooming Marsh, pass the turn. Alright, that's all I got. I'm lying, I still have another Scooze. That's all I got. Come at me, bro. Brozette. Bro they. Brobot. Boosh! We got the 2-3. Got them 50 play points. Alright, this deck was pretty disappointing, actually. I was surprised about how poor this was. I think not having the third color is definitely wrong. I think Sultai Lurrus is potentially okay. But I think Hexdrinker, this card was so bad. I think it's probably especially bad right now with Wrenn and Six being one of the best cards in the meta because that card is so good at against and in any red-green mid-range deck. It's also in the Temur Uroza deck. It's in a lot of decks. Wrenn and Six is so good. And Wrenn and Six with Lurrus is so good that I don't know why you wouldn't want to be playing that. So this is going to be a nope from me, dog. I don't know if you can fix the problems in this deck, and I think you should just exploit the fact that you can play 3 or 4 colors right now pretty easily with Lurrus. Jund Lurrus is where it's at, I think, in terms of playing this kind of Lurrus deck. You get to play K-Command, which is insane right now, against the hate cards that are good against Lurrus decks, and you get to play Wrenn and Six, which is one of my favorite cards in the format. So this will be going up on my YouTube. And for everyone who's in the Twitch chat right now, please stick around. We are going to play the Grixis Delver Lurrus deck in a few moments here. So that'll be where we're at. If you're watching us on YouTube, hit that like button, smash that subscribe button, check out the other videos, and you can find all my stuff on Twitch, Twitter, at Mana Symbol, CYMBAL, just like the instrument. And if you found the YouTube, then you know where the YouTube is. I'll see you in a bit. Brawl beat rock, Jun beat rock, all beat rock. I don't know what the rock is cooking, but it don't smell too good. There's a slot for Scavenging Ooze and Lurrus Jund. Probably. I don't think in the main deck. Let's look at the Lurrus Jund deck. So, while we're in between, hold on, let me get the other cards renting.